A common negotiation mistake I see between parties, especially businesses, when it's a business-to-business contract or a business-to-business relationship or transaction, is when the parties are negotiating a contract, but they disagree on some very important terms, but then their actions are as if they are going to move forward with this transaction. The problem with that is that you or the parties are incurring losses knowing that there is no contract. And sometimes these negotiations are even contentious, meaning that this really may not work out because the parties are just not seeing eye to eye on some very important elements of the transaction. So why is this a mistake? What if the transaction does not become final and no contract is ever signed, but you or the other side has invested a lot of money or resources and time in reliance of promises and statements that were made? So the problem here is that if no contract was ever signed, then you can't really sue for breach of contract. Some people may try, but that would be an uphill battle by itself. But then there's something called quasi-contract, which is like a contract-like legal claim. One quasi-contract claim is called a detrimental reliance, meaning that party A made a statement and party B acted in reliance on that statement. So party A said, I am going to do business with you. Party B hires more staff or buys more office space in reliance of party A's statement, and then that never actually happens. That could be considered a statement that involves a detrimental reliance, and that could be sued upon. So my point is that just because the parties don't sign the contract, it doesn't mean that you can't end up in litigation. There are other possible legal claims. Now, whether the parties would be successful on that claim is another issue, and that's very fact specific. But the whole lesson that I'm trying to convey is don't make that contract negotiation mistake where you are still negotiating a contract, but then also heavily investing into the relationship. And if you do, then you need to fully understand the risk and be in the mindset that this could actually not work. And you want to make sure that from a business perspective, it won't hurt you that much.